Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and
front
Trevor.
gardens, and he never ever changed. And I took the view after a year or so of this, and my wife as well. We said, well, we don't trust this guy. There's something about him. I mean, he had two young kids. Ours were a little bit older, but it was weird. That's all I can say. But my point really is, it left me and my wife feeling very uncomfortable, because I just felt there was something fundamentally wrong with this guy, who on the face of it is a really nice bloke, but actually he wasn't. He had this instinct to just do odd things. And every time I read in the press or hear stories about bad neighbours and neighbourly feuds, I sort of think, yeah, it does happen. There are some people who seem to want nothing but problems. I remember saying to this guy, I won't say what his name was, but I said, look, we don't want to fall out over this. This is a triviality. I don't know why, you need to park your car there. You've got plenty of space. But he didn't really ever try to explain it. Eventually, they moved away. And I thought, thank goodness for that. And it was never a huge blot on the landscape. But he was a bit strange. And you never know quite who you're dealing with. It's like if you're driving, you've got to be a bit careful. If you get an idiot driver somewhere, got to be a bit careful if you start hooting, because if you do it to the wrong person, you don't know what can happen. So, yeah, keep the peace if you possibly can.
We've all had our share of road rage, haven't we? I think that's a nice topic for next week.
That's a nice topic.
Yeah.
That's a nice topic. Yeah, I've had it many times. I'll be honest with you.
The amount of times,
really,
I'm sat in my car driving and going, "Oh, it's so stupid."
Yeah, well, we all do it, don't we? Yeah. But I think we have to be quite careful nowadays.
Road rage. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, it's an interesting subject. Yeah.
And sometimes when you're overtaking them, you just want to see who he is, As if to say.
Sometimes I feel a bit guilty, though, when it comes to that. This guy is right in front of me. He's going at 5 miles per hour on a dual carriageway. And I'll be like, what? What's happening? And I'm furious and I'm angry. And by the time I overtake, I find out he's a 75-year-old man. I say, oh, Lord, sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then perhaps they shouldn't be on the road if they're driving like that.
Exactly, but they shouldn't be on the road.
I actually think the standard of driving in our country is pretty good, and especially on motorways. Whatever we see and say and hear ourselves, I think compared to lots of countries, and I've driven in a few.
Trevor, you don't want to drive in Nigeria, man.
Right.
I've not been there.
This is all we've got. This is all we've got time for, guys. So we've been listening to and watching the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And myself, Trevor Gear, and he calls me cuz.
And myself, Femi Madariola, and he calls me South Femo. Yeah,
so join us again next week for another interesting season of the Alien Spaceship. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. It's bye from me.
Bye.
This has been a Deep Stuff Radio podcast for Deep Stuff Records. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deep Stuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deep Stuff Radio Facebook page.